everyone. Hello gentle folk, gentle beasts and all creatures in between, and welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind with me traversing the dark and Carla the Cam. We can see here a beautiful Morrowind sunrise as we look on Carla without her robe. She's feeling a little bit naked without it, not gonna lie. I'm feeling a little bit naked without it. But it's a pleasant day. And then I was thinking to myself, what was I actually going to do last time I was in Vivec? Why was I still in Vivec? Why was I still here? And then I look at my save and it literally is murder. So, that tells me we have a murder to solve. Thanks very much for joining us today, folks. Should be able to get this quest done, and then I'm thinking there was that tricksy little Daedric worshipper down in the sewers in the St. Olms district. Might even deal with him this episode if I can. But yeah, got to do this quest. 2 Ordinators and 5 Outlanders have been killed in Vivec, their throats slit. The rumour is that the Office of the Watch at the Hall of Justice is looking for outside help. And guess what? Carla is on the case. That's the face of a detective if I ever saw one. Look at that 2-dimensionality. Anyway, it's time. So, a best thing to do is probably go to the Office of the Watch first of all, which will be in the Hall of Justice, and see if we can find who is looking for help here. Justice Offices.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Feral Sala. Endoro Helmet. Ooh. 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 Ooh, this is an ooh. This is an ooh. Come on, Endoro Helmet. Oh, I need to angle it just right so I can get it. Shoot. Ho ho! That is why we have... That's why we have telekinesis, folks. Check it. Endoro Helmet. Now, Carla looks like an absolute nutcase. Now, the only thing is I actually can't wear this in front of them, so we're going to keep the hood on for now. Is that the right hood? Yes, it is. Fashion sense. I can sell that, though, for a tight 3k. That's just with a basic telekinesis spell. I feel like I had to show that off, because in the last episode it didn't work at all. He didn't see me that time because I was crouched. If the NPC does not have clear line of sight, like... He can see me here. If I go behind this door, nothing. So we just angle our telekinesis. We just angle our telekinesis. Easy way to thieving. Hello there, Filmina. This is the sacred city of Vivec. Well, are you the one I need to talk to about work here? Latest rumours. The Office of the Watch in the Hall of Justice is sending out Ordinators. Maybe it's not her. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. I thought it was maybe her that I had to speak to. Anyway, we got a sweet ass helmet. I'll be keeping that. You cannot wear the Ordinator's armor in front of them or they will dice you up good. Their armor is sacred.
I'm waiting.
They are not, they're not going to be your friend if you steal their armor. Well, but they shouldn't leave it lying about if they don't want Carla to take it with her magey fingers. Hello there, Elam. Ah. Chief of the Vivec's Order of the Watch. Do you have questions about my trade, or are you here looking for work? He's a crusader for the temple. That means he's pretty badass. He's got his Ordinator armor there. I always loved these spiky pauldrons. I really like the Ordinator armor, I have to say. Makes you want to be going off in crusades to kill vampires for the temple. I am here looking for work. We've had 7 killings in Vivec recently. All the victims had their throats slit. Most did not appear to have struggled. 5 victims were Outlanders, 2 were Ordinators. The 2 Ordinators were armed and on duty. Their weapons were still in their belts, nothing was removed from the victims' bodies. Which means it's maybe like a dagger of paralysis or something. Sounds like they were maybe paralysed, someone came up from them behind and then killed them with a dagger. I cannot hire you, only Ordinators may serve the watch, but if you can find this killer and execute him, I personally promise you a very handsome reward. I require no commitment from you, indeed I cannot officially accept one, but if you are interested I can tell you about the 7 victims and the reports of witnesses. So this might be connected to the madness in the city. We are investigating the 6 house cult who are smuggling things into the city from our contact Dirnae. That's what we learned from her. We also know people are having disturbing dreams. We had one as we slept in the sewer, which is not the best idea anyway. This might be connected to this killing because it seems like such an unusual event. None of the 5 Outlander victims had been in Vardenfell longer than a week, so also it's probably someone who is maybe anti-imperial in nature. 2 were found in the Foreign Quarter corridors, 1 in the Foreign Quarter canal side, and 1 in the Halalo compound corridor, the one in the water near the arena. All were armed, only one, a mage, appears to have put up a fight. Maybe because he was resistant to magic? That tells me she's probably got an enchanted dagger. Or he's probably got an enchanted dagger. All of their floats slit with a dagger, yeah. Until the 2 Ordinators were killed, we thought it might be an anti-imperial fanatic, and it still might be. The 2 Ordinators were found dead near the victim at Halalo compound, and we think they coincidentally interrupted the killer at work. Both had their floats slit with a dagger. That neither Ordinator had drawn a weapon is extremely unsettling. It suggests either extraordinary stealth or a very powerful sorcerer. That's all we know about the victims, and there's not much information from witnesses either. There are no witnesses to any of the killings, but in Halalo compound, at about the same time as one of the killings, an Outlander reported being threatened by a Dirnae woman armed with a dagger. Okay. It was dark and the Outlander transported magically to safety, so he couldn't give us a very clear description, but he was sure the Dirnae woman with a dagger was dressed in a skirt and netched leather armour. That's a pretty decent description, it's something. Also, netched leather armour and skirt, she's not very armoured. That's good. Yes, that's the only description we have, a Dirnae woman with a dagger in a skirt and netched leather armour. Okay, so it sounds like 2 people were found in the Foreign Quarters, 1 in the Halalo compound and 1 near the arena. So I'm thinking the Foreign Quarter at the Halalo compound. Halalo are the great house with the most sympathies towards foreigners. The Foreign Quarter, obviously where foreigners are. I don't think I'm going to check the arena. I think I'm going to check here and see if I can ask around if anyone's seen this woman. Because I think they also said the canal side corridor, the water near the arena. We'll see. I'm going to mark him. Because it can be a bit of a pain to come back here. A bit of a schlup. Bit of a schlup to come back here. Okay, Elam. Now, I'm going to teleport myself outside. With my Civi intervention that takes me to the temple. And we'll take the gondola to ask around and see if people have seen this murderer. Because again, this might be related to the main quest, and it might be just something that seems... We might get a good reward, since it's the Ordinators that are talking to us. Don't believe I've seen a Dark Elf with such a grand outfit in some time. Can I help you? You can. Take me to the Halalo quarters. So every great house has representation in Vivec. You see there's the insignia of House Redoran, the large... It looks like a bug, maybe a shell bug. And here's the insignia of House Halalo, the balances, the scales. Ever? Oh yeah. Thank you, Gondola. Gondolier. I need to heal myself with my Ring of Healing. To be honest, we could stop off at the Vivec Fighters Guild if we're going to be fighting a murderer, a murderess it sounds like. We probably should stop off there, just to get some more healing potions perhaps. Got anything mapped? Yep. Okay, let's ask around. Investigation. We have our description. Let's see if Carla can investigate. Raldo. Oh, now you're over there. Latest rumours, 7. I have heard, that's actually why I'm here. Okay, she don't know much. What about anyone kicking about here?
I'm listening.
Hello, Dunmer woman. Did you do it?
Top quality, man.
Business. Oh, she's House Halalo. Okay, sorry. Just run up to every shopkeeper. Did you see it? Did you see this woman? Did you do it? Tell me.
How can I be of service to you?
Show me your pants. Be that a dagger I see in your pants? Or are you just happy to see Carla? Anyway. Right, let's see. There's an Ordinator down here. No one else. No druggies in the sewers? Ah, he is a Dark Elf. Surely willing to tattle on one of his own. Hello there, Ruller. True. Latest rumours, 6th house. Daegoffer. He's spouting, rejoice and join us, come to Red Mountain, prepare the way for his coming. He's the Lord, the Father of the mountain. He sleeps, but when he wakes, we shall rise from our dreams, shall sweep our land clear of the Inwa. Why you have denied him? As Lord Dagoff has said, all shall greet him as flesh or as dust. Okay, so it seems like crazies just frequent the sewers. I think he might be... He's clearly, like, in league with Daegoffer. I should kill him where he stands. Anyway, I'm out of here. He's like those guys in Balmora who were spouting 6th house propaganda as well. Why is everyone going crazy, man? Up I go. Okay, it doesn't seem like people here know much. It doesn't seem like people here know much about the killings whatsoever. So, I guess we can try the foreign quarter then. I love seeing the Tamriel Rebuilt content in the distance. A lot of that past Ebenheart is actually new content I've never played. They brought out a newer version recently. I'm gonna hurt. Ow. They brought out a newer version of Tamriel Rebuilt recently that even changed some of their older environs, so
What is this about?
when Carla does decide on a little mainland holiday, we'll see. Haven't seen anyone like that. Oh really? Would a sympathizing touch jog your memory? Oh, it actually wouldn't. Okay. Sometimes people just don't know things. Bye-bye, Nalami Vivec. I believe her. I believe her. Foreign quarter is actually good because then we can stop off and get some potions just before we probably find this woman here and fight her. Let's see now. Let's see now. Don't mind us, Gondolar. Up we go. It's actually weird to go back to Morrowind. I'm kind of in a strategy game mindset right now. I was playing Heroes of Might and Magic yesterday. And that's one of those... It's a pretty retro RPG / strategy game now. I could maybe play it at some point. It doesn't really lend itself to a Let's Play format, mainly because when I play the missions, I usually take about like 3 or 4 hours to do one. Just because that's the thing about me in strategy games, I can always replay them because I always seem to forget like the strategy for a particular mission. I always end up turtling or rushing. Seren, a Dirnae woman in a skirt and netch leather armor with a dagger? No, haven't seen anyone like that, but I recall someone, maybe one of the sewer cleaners, saying something about seeing a Dirnae woman down in the underworks. Not that odd, really. A Dirnae are not seen as much in the foreign quarter, unlike you. But in the underworks, that's odd. Nothing down there but rats and sewers. I've been hearing of a lot of people with bad dreams, seeing bad omens, stuff like that. Haven't you? No. Dissident priests. Remember, that's the temple faction that doesn't believe in the Tribunal's power. Did you hear they stuck that dissident's priest guy, Malar Omayan, in the Ministry of Truth? I guess the temple priests and ordinators figure they can straighten him out in there. I'll bet they can. So he, yeah, very much indoctrinated by the temple. As most people in Vivec would be, I guess. Apothecary, hello there.
Care to tell me what this is about?
You can literally tell us nothing, huh? Usually characters can tell us something. She's not got that much gold. I'm just wondering, I might just sell some of this stuff here. Fortify willpowers. Yep, just a little bit of extra gold. So it looks like we need to check out the sewers. These guys ain't been doing their jobs, apparently. Oh, but then again, all they do is threaten foreigners. Maybe that's the extent of their duties, not quite dealing with murderers. Right. Let's see if we can get some potions to help us out. I could buy them with my 6.5k, but spending money's for suckers. Spending money's for Inwas and fetchers. I'ma just take some. I'ma take what I'm owed.
do you want of me,
Thank
Outlander?
you. I'll take them. Oh, put that down here. And then we'll go to the Fighters Guild to get some potions of healing. Because I really got to be buying health potions at this point. Can't just rely on that ring forever. Restore health. I'll chug the cheap restore healths just now. I won't repair stuff, it's too loud. And restore fatigue as well. Cool. Let's restore our magicka before we go down to potentially face this threat. Right, the sewers. Oh, up we go. I'll put on exploding although it might be better if we face her from afar, to be honest. If she does genuinely have the capacity to paralyze us, maybe facing her from afar is better. We don't know that for sure, but it's probably going to be the case. Bound Mace, Frostbite, all very much on touch spells. Remembering just on touch spells are just generally economically your best spells.
What do you want? Madame.
Nothing, my friend. Wonder, will I pop another Restore Magicka? Why not? Why not? We do have a lot of Magicka reserves. Then Stagmer's ring, that should be on. Gotta watch my rings, folks. Gotta watch my rings. And anything else that I need? There's a lot of stuff I should sell. Might go on a little selling spree off camera. We still have a random Dwemer tube I see. Anything else I need? No. I think we should be okay. Wait. We will have our skeleton on. I do see someone over there. I'm going to take it slow and steady. Going to pop this rat. See another rat over there. Okay. I'm going to water walk because I doubt that she has the capacity to water walk. That could be because I can see her and she's wearing a skirt and I'll suffer greatly. Okay. I'm going to summon in a skeleton. Help us out here, mate. Oh. Yeah, okay, the rat's not really the biggest threat, I'll be honest. Exploding Pam time. Ow. She is so close to death, I'm just gonna... Oh! Frostbite. And she's dead. Pet skeleton, you took care of the rat. Dreamer Prophet. Coming in for a little swim, skeleton. Swim next to the Dreamer Prophet. Dagoth Dagger. We know what that refers to. Dagoth in the 6th house. Crude Bronze Key. Medium Corpus Meat Hunk. Okay. Absorb Fatigue, Drain Fatigue. That a huge charge in that. So remember, she'll be doing that every strike. I guess basically what that tells us is she didn't paralyze the guards, it's actually not that strong, but she did whittle down their fatigue and to make them exhausted and then slit their throats. But she is dead, she's done. Not that challenging, I have to say. Not that powerful a murderer. We'll just leave her there. I'm sure it's the sewers, this is where the trash belongs. I'm sure someone will clean that up. We might as well go back to our friend in the Office of the Watch and tell him that we're done here. Hey, Lam. According to your report, the Dirnae woman you killed matches the description given to us. We'll dispatch ordinators to follow up, but I believe you have identified and executed the killer. On behalf of the city and of the Office of the Watch, thank you. And now for the reward I promised. I'll give you a choice. You may either have an Endoro helm and cuirass. I've already got one of them. or a belt of the armor of God. Now folks, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to spoil it ever so slightly for you. Take the helm and cuirass. They try and sell the belt to you, but take the helm and the cuirass. Give me the armor. Please accept the helm and cuirass with our thanks, and accept on behalf of Vivec City our thanks for ridding us of this dangerous killer. Soul sickness. I mean, it seemed like she was called a dreamer. She was maybe afflicted with this madness. Soul sickness. Madness is a sickness of the soul that comes from a lack of faith and a love of sin. All this talk of bad dreams and bad omens, superstition, it's just a sign that people have abandoned the temple and fallen into greed and wickedness. I mean, it sounds more like you guys aren't taking the threat seriously. I'm grateful for the work. I'm afraid I have no more work for you. Thank you anyway. Right, I mean, we do have to go back and make a report to Caius. Don't sass me.
My time is precious, so make it
Sassy pose. I think with a report to Caius, we can let him know the situation's probably worse than he and the Blades fought. But yeah, check it. Endoral Cuirass. Part of the Ordinator's armor. That beefs up our armor rating by quite a good bit. 13 to 24. It is some of the best medium armor in the game, and all you got to do is kill a Madwoman with a dagger to get it. I mean, pretty fair trade. Carla is looking swole, even swoller. In fact, she might just be swole enough to try and take on a madman with a Daedric longsword. But you don't really think that I'm just gonna run in there and start slinging spells at him right away, do you? You don't really think that Carla's gonna be that dumb. What she's gonna do is restore her magicka first.
Talk is free. What do you want?
Hey guys, don't mind me. Back I go. And then we're gonna think. I could throw some spells at the guy in St. Ohms. I want his longsword. I want that Daedric longsword. Even though I don't think it's the best aesthetically pleasing longsword in the game, it's still something that we've chanced upon that would just be a huge kind of force multiplier for us. Or it could also just be something that we sell for a massive amount of gold. I mean, the Merchant Mudcrab can give us 10k. A Daedric weapon, a real Daedric weapon, is worth way more than that.
Outlander.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to the Foreign Quarter. I'm going to levitate up to the Mages Guild, and I'm going to see if they've got any scrolls in that are powerful on target spells. I haven't really used much scrolls in the game so far. Scrolls are essentially, apart from enchanted items, your way of casting spells without actually using magicka. Remember, a character I played before was a Sage class character. I made it up. Which was a character that could only use scrolls and enchanted items. And funnily enough, it is a character that really ended up doing excellent in the game. Because, again, in Morrowind, money talks. If you can get rich, you can get packed. You can get stacked. And all you really need is powerful spells to take you through. So we're gonna see, just before we end this episode, if the Mages Guild has some powerful scrolls for us as day begins to come to an end. Let's see what they got. So yeah, strategy gaming like mad yesterday. And it was one of those days where you look at the clock and it's 9 PM and you're like, oh shit, okay. I guess that's the day over now. And I've done like one mission in the game. Heroes of Might and Magic is such a great series. Specifically Heroes of Might and Magic 3. That game is strategy gaming on crack. Spell making. Hello there, Barton. What have we got? Scroll of Grey Death. This is what I'm wanting. Scroll of Elemental Burst Frost. 40 to 65 points. 1 second and 15 feet on target. If I buy 6 of them, it's about 1k. That'll pay for itself. That'll easily pay for itself. Sell some of these items that I got, including her dagger. It's not that useful to me, all things considered. Some of these sermons. A little bit of gold. Offers refused. Okay. Good.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. Okay, 6 of these should do it. He's a dark elf, which means he's only immune, not immune, but pretty weak to fire. I'm gonna teleport back. Here we are. And then I'm hoping this all goes right. I'm very much hoping this all goes right. St. Ulm's. Into the sewers. Another like RPG style strategy game that I've really been playing recently is Disciples. Disciples 1 and Disciples 2. I mean, they're super retro in style, but if you like the kind of art style of Morrowind, you know, the kind of drab, classical, kind of baroque aesthetic, you'll really enjoy Disciples, because it's a game with a very distinctive art style, and it's pretty much a kind of party building turn-based RPG, but you have like an overland map and you run around with your parties and try and take over towns and this kind of thing. So it is like it's strategy gaming combined with RPG elements, which is like Heroes in Might and Magic, but without like huge armies to deal with. Right, I am going to Amulet of Shadows up. I'm going to try and deal with this woman quickly using Exploding Palm, because I might as well deal with her. She's a Daedric cultist. That means she's evil. Let's see what we do here. See, she runs away from us because she has no idea where we are. Okay, she's coming back. Carla is an unfriendly ghost. She's an unfriendly ghost. Come here. Come. Ah, do you know what? I'll leave her for now. I want to save the charges of this amulet. Oh, I'm actually running out of charges. That's not amazing news. What I may do is quickly... Oops, not restore health. Restore magicka. And I hope I can use that again, otherwise I might be in for a tough awakening. Up I go. And I want to position myself... Oh, your winds are great. I want to try and position myself up here. Okay. I'm just going to launch these spells at him. I'm going to launch these spells at him. Right. Oh, I'm so scared of that sword. That's one. Uh-oh, he's running about. I don't like when they run about. That's another one. He's going up to his lord. Help me, Dagon, help me! Oh, he's so annoyed right now. Look at him go. I wonder if I can summon a skeleton just to give you, for instance, of how powerful this guy actually is. Right, watch, he's just going to one-shot him. Oh, if he even wants to fight him. Does he want to fight him? He so wants to kill me. Look at this, he wants to kill me so much. Come on, skeleton! He wants to kill me so badly right now. He's not even thinking about the skeleton. Ah, whatever. Done. Rallis, Arothan, and boom, Daedric longsword. Sanguine Deep Biting, Fortify Skill Axe, 5 points. Fortify Skill Medium Armor, 5 points. Gotcha. Constant effect items. Boom. Check out that sword. Yeah, boys. Wait, wait, wait. This is a powerful blade. Skeleton, just like in all our battles, you've been there. You can claim victory over this shrine skeleton. Carla's gonna walk out with confidence. Look at that swagger. But also, be ready for this random woman wherever she is. Because now that I'm not invisible, she's gonna come running back for us. Here she comes. Here she comes. Get ready for this. Oh, I got knocked down there. For a second, I panicked. Yeah, see, we could not have fought her without using our enchanted items. But yeah, that gives us a Daedric longsword. We are not amazingly proficient with it. We only have a 10 in long blade, but I mean, I couldn't pass up the chance of getting a Daedric longsword this early. I mean, look at the value in that. 40,000. 40,000 gold pieces of the realm. 40,000 drakes right there. Yeah. This has been an armoring up episode. This has been Carla just preparing for the rest of the main quest. I mean, she's pretty much ready. She's real battle maging it up now. So that means we'll end this here. Next episode, go back to Caius, see what's going to become of our investigations. That'll end our time in Vivec. It's been a profitable time, folks, I think you'll agree. And Carla gets to walk out feeling like a badass. Hope you enjoyed this episode, everyone. Me and Carla will see you in the next one. And before I say, make sure to check under your bed, let me just say, come join the Discord, folks. Come join the Discord. Come chat to me, other people who've been watching the channel. We have a section there for reading as well, for writing, for a bunch of people who are interested in games like Morrowind. Come join us. The link will be below, and you can kind of stay updated with me, what I'll be doing on the channel, what I'll be doing writing-wise as well, and all things darkly slanted. So, check that out if you want, folks, and I'll look forward to seeing you there. And as usual, make sure to check under your bed. See you in the next one.